Welcome to Mermaid Love Tarot for your 5-part weekly bundle reading. I'm a counselor, a 2-time award-winning actress, and tarot reader. Enjoy your reading.
Hello Capricorn, welcome back to Mermaid Love Tarot for your 5-part weekly bundle reading. I hope that you guys are doing well. I have already taken out the card that we will reveal at the end to check if we have any extra messages, synchronicities, or simply confirmations. As you know, I always say that I'm not just any tarot reader. I have over 2,000 videos that show that I predict the cards and the cards come out. I've been doing this since I was 9 years old, just predicting without tarot. And so we are first gonna check your energies. Please do not forward the video while I'm doing the readings, because the readings tie up always most of the time with the different 5 parts that I do. You can forward it as I shuffle because I don't take the cards, okay? I never take the cards. I wait for my guides to give them to me. I use this cup of water to channel energy. Right now I'm seeing somebody speaking to somebody sitting on a sofa. They're very across from each other. This person could be a grandmother. The person seems like at an older age, probably between 75 and up. Okay, and you're having a conversation with that person, asking for advice. I see you guys talking. The sofas are blue. You guys are sitting on blue sofas. All right, so we have second chakra, Archangel Ariel. You have the number 36. The number might be extremely important. And they're also telling you like to check to make sure that your chakras aren't bothering you, particularly if you're having a conversation with this woman, your throat chakras, okay? Make sure that you are good to speak up. We might see the Queen of Swords. The number 3 means connecting, so you are connecting with this person that you're talking to. And the number 6 means growth. Okay, you're asking for advice in terms of something that's gonna help you in your growth. Okay, this could be in your job and personal growth, because it seems this person has a lot of experience. Okay, and so that's the reason why you're asking, and you really trust them. What do we have, please? We might get the card of communication in any of these oracle cards. All right, we have here master the dance. So there must be something that you're trying to master. The number 44 might be significant. The number 4 means stability. Okay, so there might be something that you need to really stay focused on, master something that you're working on. Okay, maybe do some research because you're curious. We might see the Page of Swords. All right, I'm also seeing the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, and the 2 of Cups, the 3 of Swords. I don't know why that's going out, but we will see. All right, so master something that you are staying focused on. That might be the reason why you're speaking to the person that I told you. Really, it looks like a lady. It doesn't look like a man, but she has white hair and usually wears her hair in a bun. And you guys are sitting on a blue sofa, and then this car has a lot of blue around. All right, yeah, new opportunities are coming in, and they're telling you that's probably the reason why you're having this conversation. It says some exciting news opportunities are coming up for you. So something really exciting, be on the lookout for that, okay? The number 5 means transformation. So there's definitely some transformation due to these opportunities that are coming in. I feel like a lot of you, I see paper flying in the cup, but it seems like resumes, right? They're just flying up in the air, but you may have been going out giving your resume to people because you're looking for a job, and you think that you're not going to get that job, but you're going to get more than one opportunity. Okay? And you're definitely leaving from a job, because on the cards of new opportunities, there's somebody on a boat leaving. And with your chakra situation, just speak up with whatever, right? Always speak up with mind over heart. It says cultivate courage. Courage is in the absence of fear. It's the ability to move forward despite it, okay? So you may have some type of fear that you're not gonna get a job, or that if you get a job, you're not gonna perform well. So you are having doubts, and that's the reason why you're speaking to somebody. Okay, you're gonna and I see the Justice card now for some reason. You're gonna be speaking to somebody because you're asking for help with regards to this new opportunity, with the fear that you may feel, whatever the situation might be. Okay, you know your story. This is a general reading. Also, you guys, I go live almost all the time, so please subscribe so that you can join me where I answer free tarot questions. So you're definitely completing something, okay? You are definitely going away. This could be a job with regards to travel. This is Capricorn energy, so you are in your own energy. Capricorn, like I like to say, they're about it, okay? They're always, they work hard. They know what they need to do. Sorry. They know what they need to do. So, you know, you have the mentality of wanting to do something to perfection, but just know that nothing is perfect in life. Okay, just focus on your success and your happiness. This might be something having to do with travel, like a job, like as I said, that requires you to travel, and maybe that's the reason why, you know, you don't know what to do. What else do we have for Capricorn, please, guys? Can I have, thank you. Can I have one more, please? Not 3, 1. Thank you. All right. And then we have here is a Page of Pentacles. I think I told you the Two of Cups was going to come out. So the Page of Pentacles represents, you know, having the right attitude. This is Virgo energy. A lot of the time you might take on a lot of responsibility, and that might stress you, but they're just telling you to have that attitude of learning, okay? And try not to take things so seriously, even though they might be serious, okay? Just try and focus, but do it like from a, like, in a way with that down-to-earth energy, okay? Don't let it frustrate you, because these opportunities are going to be more than one. So just, and you're going to have to make a choice, so just stay focused, okay? And then you have Cancer energy with the Two of Cups. You may be meeting somebody, whether in love, in work, that you guys are really in sync, okay? You complement each other. In love, this might be a real, true, lasting relationship, right? With a person who doesn't play around, they're all about their emotions. They don't have time for games. You know, they're ready, willing, and able to settle down and take things seriously. 2 more, please. And you're definitely going to receive that love, because you have the Queen of Cups. And, you know, for those of you who know tarot may not know this, the Queen of Cups receives and the King of Cups gives, okay? So definitely somebody's offering you a cup and you're taking it, but you're reciprocating that love. So this is somebody, one more please. This is somebody who you're gonna, this confirms I told you that you were you will get either the queen or the Kings of Cups. I believe I said the Queen, but the King is here. So you know, you might be that type of person that's very imaginative. This is Libra energy. So, which I disagree. To me, the Queen of Cups is Cancer energy. But this person is definitely somebody who's romantic, compassionate, generous, okay? Very forgiving. So, like, if you guys were to get into an argument, this person wouldn't be the type to hold on to grudge, okay? They will want to move forward. Remember that in tarot, there is no gender, okay? So, the King of Swords, this is a person who's of action, okay? This is Libra energy, right? Air sign. They're very all about being a leader, leading. They've been through a lot. They're very imaginative. They're calm, right? Always thinking things through. They have a very sharp mind. So they know how to make decisions when it comes to business and all those things. And therefore, they are able to help other people. So this person that I told you in the beginning that you were talking to in the cup of water, this might be this person. They might be like a Libra sign, but they've always been leaders. So you're asking them for your support. Okay, and then you're trying to balance things out. You are. All right, this is, again, you're in your own energy, Capricorn energy. Okay, so you are trying to really balance things out with regards to money. You're trying to see which opportunity will be best for you, which opportunity pays more, okay, which opportunity is even worth your time. I feel something weird, and it's because I didn't have my glasses on. All right. What is the advice, please, for Capricorn? Then we're going to move on to money and career. What is the advice for Capricorn? All right. Your advice is try not to procrastinate and get lazy, okay? Because we have the Empress on the reverse, in the reverse, okay? So try not to lose your enthusiasm, in other words, okay? Try not to lose your enthusiasm, because you may think that you're not going to get a job, or things are not going to move forward for you, all right? We're moving on to money and career. So authority, clashes with the boss or challenges to your power will compel you to respond. Choose peaceful solutions if you can. All right, but at the same time, you will have to speak with your mind, thinking, not with your heart. This is why I told you, I saw you leaving a job, and it's because this boss, you guys keep clashing. So you're not gonna be okay until you're finally gone. And they're advising you, you're already doing what you need to do, because it seems you put out your resume. I saw it in the water, and that's the reason why you have a lot of opportunities coming in. So you're definitely leaving a job for new opportunities, because you're clashing with your boss. And I hear a lot that it's because you're not appreciated. It's like you go above and beyond, and they don't see it. They see the bad, right? I also see in the water that some of you may have gotten a letter, like a letter to your file, or a disciplinary letter. Okay, but it wasn't your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. So this person is very good at giving you a letter when you do something wrong, even though you didn't, but they're not good at recognizing the things that you do. All right, so also be careful that you don't take risks, particularly gambling your money or investing in, for example, stocks. It's fine that you do that, but they're telling you research, right? Don't take too much of a risk unless you've done your research, unless you have somebody helping you, advising you, like a financial advisor. All right, then you can make this up. Definitely a career transition. This is why I tell you guys I'm not just any tarot reader, and I have 10 very potent guides. All right, so they're telling you navigate career transition smoothly. Identify your transferable skills, update your resume, and network to explore new opportunities. Okay, so they're also telling me to go in person. I see it in the water that you're walking into like a counter and you're handing your resume. So show face, don't just email it. And also, don't burn bridges. If you're gonna leave, send an email and give your 2 weeks notice, or whatever amount of notice that you need to give at your job. You don't want to burn bridges with people, because remember, they might need to contact your old boss, and you don't want them saying anything negative. All right, we're moving on to love. What do we have for Capricorn, please? All right, please do what is best for your heart. So it seems somebody wants out. It may be you, it may be them. You know your own story, okay? And they're just telling you basically not to wait for them if they have walked away, if they have taken the good old break that they like to take, right? So you have a lot to think about. And it may be, this person leaving you and you meeting this Two of Cups and you receiving that love and reciprocating it, as we mentioned in the beginning. So for the full reading, visit the channel so that you can know what we've been talking about from the beginning. And then so you can see how all 5 parts of the reading connect. Also, you guys, don't forget that I'm available for personal readings. And I leave at the end the egg ritual video so that you can cleanse your energies. All right, it says, I'm so confused about our relationship and occupied with cloudy thoughts. All right, so this person might just, do whatever it's saying, do whatever you want, because they're too busy handling their business. And it may not be that, you know, they don't love you. They're just not trying to be selfish by having you wait. So there might be somebody who's going to pop the question. All right. Somebody might be proposing to you. I take on more, you know, I take this amount of cards because there's different situations. And then this one also flew out and it's a spiritual gifts. So maybe tap into your intuition and open your heart to receive messages from your guides, the universe, you know, spirit. All right, and now we are moving on to oracle messages. What do we have for Capricorn? The snake. You will be shedding old skin and emotions and transforming them into something bigger and better. Change is the wind, and you are at the center of it all as the catalyst to smoothen the process. Make sure that your intentions are clear and that you move forward with hope. Okay, so, you know, set your intentions, move on from this job that we have clearly been seeing. Okay, because I told you in the beginning when the 5 came out that you're going through a transformation. Okay, so, and that is that transformation of that new position. Whoa. All right, the number 3 might be significant to you. It says, when chances present themselves, seize them and do something out of the ordinary. Whether in your professional or personal life, you will find success while welcoming creative impulses and having faith in your own abilities. You see, I told you that because you, in the beginning, when the courage came out, it seems that you have a little bit of fear that you're not going to be successful, okay, as you make this transition. But they're telling you, have faith in your own abilities, trust in chance, and take risks. Again, risks come out on opportunities that could change your life for the better. All right, so do not be afraid. You need to make that change because they're telling you you're on the right path and you're making the right decision. Okay, you have courage twice, and you know, and they're letting you know that something is better than what you thought. So there's no reason for you to fear. And you have shower of blessings. Open yourself to receive, pay it forward. The number 24 might be significant. 2 means duality, and 4 means stability. So you're coming to a place of stability. If money has been an issue, that begins to clear out with all these opportunities that you have. Okay, just keep digging within inside you and see what other talents you are unaware about, but we'll find out about as you dig inside yourself. All right, so we have here the number, I don't know, there might be a person out there who they call Cat. Okay, that's the only name I'm getting with the letter C, but this might be initials of first name, last name, and I'm going to give you more signs. So you have Virgo, your own sign Capricorn, and Sagittarius. So this might be people in your energy. Also remember that although I mention astrological signs, that doesn't mean anything. Sometimes spirits just wants to give a direct message, but it can be someone of the sign of any sign. All right, you guys, so this has been your weekly reading. Take care, one love. I hope to see you soon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and join me when I go live where I answer free tarot questions. Take care.
Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.